Okay, we're live.
Okay. Welcome to the Montgomery County Commission meeting for Tuesday, May the 4th. This meeting is being conducted by video conference via zoom.us due to the COVID-19 pandemic. This meeting will be live streamed on the county's Facebook page at Montgomery County, will be available on local public access television, DATV, and will be posted on the county's website at www.mcohio.org per guidelines approved by House Bill 197 and extended by House Bill 404. Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Rice.
Here.
Commissioner Lieberman.
Here.
Commissioner Dodge.
Here. Okay, first up, County Engineer.
Good afternoon, Commissioners, Administrator, ladies and gentlemen. We have three resolutions today. The first is Resolution 21-480 to authorize an agreement with Gallagher Benefit Services, Inc. for the comprehensive classification and compensation study at a cost not to exceed $66,400 through June 30th of 2022. Our classification systems is one that's evolved over probably 5 county engineers, and it really needs to be updated and made consistent, as well as our compensation to be competitive and appropriate and so forth. So, and we took 3 proposals and selected Gallagher. They've worked with the county before also. So, okay, then 481 is to release the 10% maintenance bond from MI Homes of Cincinnati, LLC, in the amount of $63,965.20 for Windstone Section 1 Clio Road improvements in Washington Township. And 482 is to authorize a purchase from Staples through the Sourcewell cooperative contract of a Tenant Model M30 sweeper scrubber at a cost of $76,578.
I move to approve. Second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Juvenile Court.
Thank you, Commissioners. Under Juvenile Court, we have Resolution 483, authorizing the realignment of funds in the FY 2020-21 subsidy grant agreement with the Ohio Department of Youth Services by increasing the grant budget for the Juvenile Cognitive Rehabilitation Effort Aggression Replacement Training by $20,000.
I move for approval. A second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Auditor's Office.
Under the County Auditor, we have Resolution 484, authorizing a Cisco WebEx pricing schedule under the AT&T Corp Master Agreement for the Auditor's Telecommunications Department for services at the Animal Resource Center for 60 months.
I move for approval. Second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye. Aye.
County Administrator.
Under the Clerk's Office, we have approved the minutes of the meetings on April 27th, 2021, Resolution 485, approval of bills, and that list is available in the Clerk's Office.
I move for approval. I second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Administrative Services, Tyler.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Under Administrative Services, we have a handful of resolutions. The first is 486. This is the approval of personnel actions, and this list is available in the Clerk's Office. 487 authorizes a service agreement with Weibel Energy Systems through the National Cooperative Purchasing Alliance for HVAC maintenance services for the Stillwater Center in an amount not to exceed $26,954 through May 31st, 2022, with options to renew. 488 authorizes the purchase from J&K Communications Incorporated of 100 indoor-outdoor Wi-Fi antennas for the SCADA radios for the Environmental Services Department in an amount not to exceed $3,333 and authorize the trade-in of existing Wi-Fi antennas. 489 rescinds Resolution 20-1083 dated August 18th, 2020, which authorized an agreement with eLearning Force for LMS 365, a cloud-based learning platform for the Risk Management Department. We did procure that system, but through a different vendor. 490 rescinds Resolution 21-0378 dated April 6th, 2021, which authorized the advertisement of ADA consulting services. We are proceeding with this, but this was done under a separate resolution. 491 extends the price agreement with Merchant Security Services for security guard services for various county departments through March 31st of 2022. 492 amends the price agreement with Veolia ES Technical Solutions LLC for the Household Hazardous Waste Program for the Environmental Services Department. In the last two resolutions, authorize agreements through December 31st of 2021. The first is 493 with Jennifer Kotouche to provide veterinary services for the Animal Resource Center in an amount not to exceed $12,000. And last is 494 with Lisa J. Singh to serve as the volunteer coordinator and resource navigator for the Office of Reentry in an amount not to exceed $14,875.
I move for approval.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Environmental Services, Matt.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. I have 7 resolutions for your consideration today. The first, the Resolution 495, submit an application to participate in the Ohio Water Development Authority, OWDA, local government agency loan program for a loan in the amount of $1,876,470 and authorize a cooperative agreement with OWDA for the implementation of the Lynn Haven and Meyer Water Main Replacement Project. Resolution 496, amend the agreement with Dahl Lehman Limited for the secondary pump replacement project by adding $5,033.70 to the original amount for a revised total of $432,033.70. 497, accept an easement deed for water lines through property belonging to Naples Group LLC in connection with the development of Centerville Storage Ends of America and record the same. The following two are to authorize agreements for consulting services for the preparation of detailed construction plans and supplemental specifications. The first is Resolution 498, Choice 1 Engineering for the Bayside and Barrett Water Main Replacement Project in an amount not to exceed $249,800 through March 15th, 2025. And Resolution 499, Fishback for the Spinning and Eastman Water Main Replacement Project, Phase 2, at a cost not to exceed $63,409 through March 15th, 2023. And the final two are to release 100% of the letters of credit and subdividers contracts with Soraya Farms, LLC, Resolution 500 with Soraya Farms Development, Section 6, Resolution 501, Soraya Farms Development, Section 7.
I move for approval.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, Madam Clerk, do we have any, did the gentleman show up, Pastor Robert Jackson?
No, he did not.
Okay. All right. Well, I have a proclamation to read because Thursday is National Day of Prayer. So whereas the National Day of Prayer is an annual observance held on the first Thursday of May, inviting people of all faiths to pray for our nation. And whereas the Miami Valley Community Prayer Gathering will take place on Thursday, May 6, 2021 on the Montgomery County Courthouse Square, providing a central location from which to pray. And whereas the National Day of Prayer was created in 1952 by a joint resolution of the United States Congress and signed into law by President Harry S. Truman. And whereas every president since 1952 has signed a National Day of Prayer proclamation signifying the importance of this day to our nation. And whereas the National Day of Prayer is a day that transcends differences, bringing together citizens from all backgrounds as we pray for our Lord's guidance, for our leaders, and his grace upon us as a people. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of County Commissioners of Montgomery County, Ohio, encourages all citizens to come together and recognize the National Day of Prayer, and does hereby designate May 6th, 2021 as the National Day of Prayer in Montgomery County. We will make sure that Pastor Robert Jackson does get the proclamation. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Comments by County Administrator.
Thank you, Commissioners. Got 2 comments that I wanted to highlight today. The first is Kroger is partnering with Drone Express to offer drone deliveries to customers. Now, what's exciting, Commissioners, about this first location is they are offering the drone grocery delivery right here in Montgomery County, the birthplace of aviation. And they're testing right now at the Kroger Marketplace on South Main in Centerville. Now, Kroger will be offering specific product bundles specifically for drone delivery. And it's great that our region is the first in this program. I got a chance to kind of see this on the news, and it's pretty amazing to watch the videos of the drone delivery boxes that are less than 5 pounds right now. I'd also like to share with you the great achievements that our Homeless Solutions Policy Board is doing. United Way of Greater Dayton area held the Big Thanks event last Thursday, and Montgomery County's Homeless Solutions was awarded the 2021 Collaborative Impact Award. Now, this award was in recognition of the work that Montgomery County coordinates through the Homeless Solutions Policy Board to ensure that all of our county residents have a safe place to call home. I'm very proud of the work that the Homeless Solutions Policy Board is doing. And I know that our Assistant County Administrator, Tom Kelly, and our Commissioner, Carolyn Rice, are very much active in the policy board. So commissioners, would you like to weigh in on either of these?
Well, definitely. I am proud to serve with all these wonderful individuals, our staff, the people on the board, the providers. This is outstanding. And they truly are the epitome of collaboration. So to give you an idea of the work of the policy board and the system of housing and homeless providers, what they've yielded is several major accomplishments, including honestly, really have improved system coordination. We've created more than 900 new supportive housing units. There's been a significant 77% reduction in the number of households who experience recurring homelessness. Our solutions have been certified by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, Department of Veteran Affairs, and the U.S. Interagency Council on Homelessness for having effectively ended homelessness among veterans through a network of partners and resources to assist our veterans experiencing homelessness. And I mean, that's just marvelous. The goal of the Homeless Solutions Board is to prevent homelessness whenever possible and to ensure that our homelessness is rare, brief, and one time for those who unfortunately do experience it. And I know Tom will join me here in a second in really, we really appreciate being recognized by United Way of the Greater Dayton area, and receiving this year's Collaborative Impact Award, I know will mean so much to everyone involved. And honestly, the work they've done has just been amazing. And so, Tom, you want to add a few comments?
Thank you, Commissioner Rice and Michael. What I'd really like to do for just a moment is recognize and thank the staff that really roll up their sleeves and do the work on behalf of the policy board and the community to make sure the work is done. It's a small but mighty staff in the Homeless Solutions area. We have Jessica Jenkins, Kathleen Shanahan, Jenny Lesniak, and then Matt Gimperline, who is both Homeless Solutions and BCCIT. And they do the work every day, day in, day out, coordinating everything and making sure that all the work is done on behalf of the policy board and on behalf of you as our county leadership. I'd also like to really thank the providers in the community who have made the efforts to really be collaborative and work to deliver these much needed services on behalf of all of our citizens, and particularly those who have fallen through the safety net and just really need our support in the homeless area to make sure that we can elevate them and get them back into housing, the support services they need, and get them connected and re-engaged to help move them more along toward a better and more productive environment. So I just wanted to add my thanks to all of them and to you as well. So thank you.
Absolutely. I wanted to add on a totally different topic. Today, May 4th, is International Firefighters Day. And I don't know, Judy and Debbie, did you ever go through the training at the City of Dayton Fire Training Center?
I did Dayton and I did the state. Yeah, I did it twice.
Well, I haven't done the state, but I did the one at Dayton. It was probably 6 or 7 years ago. And I can say for sure, after going through that experience, and I'm sure you would join me, thank goodness for our firefighters. I could not imagine, you know, we got to kind of go scale down a 3-story building with all the equipment, try to get people out of the cars, go into a mocked up fire with a real hose with real fire. I had a deep abiding respect for firefighters before, but afterwards, oh my goodness. So not a year goes by on this day that I don't try to recognize our firefighters for the work they do each and every day. So my congratulations to all our firefighters, not only in Montgomery County, but across our country and across the world. We hope you never have to come to our house or our buildings, but we are so thankful that you're there if we need you. So thank you. So I just wanted to put in that 2 cents.
Absolutely. So we are very excited to once again be able to hold a styrofoam recycling event. And we are partnering this year with the City of Dayton and Echo Development. Montgomery County last held this event down at Centerville, or with Centerville, and we saw great success. And many people requested more styrofoam events. Look at all of those. Oh my goodness, all those pieces of styrofoam. So everyone is invited to participate. And it's very simple. You just drive up and you allow the volunteers. There's Carolyn. Look at Carolyn unloading a car.
I know.
Yeah, and you just drive up and you unload your car of all the styrofoam. And the event is at Welcome Stadium in Dayton on May 15th, which is a Saturday, from 9 to 1. And bring all your styrofoam. I know I've got a bunch, because you never know what to do with it, right? I mean, yeah. So I think it's a great thing that we provide there. Another thing in the environmental world is our Environmental Learning Center once again held their Recycle Art Contest. Of course, it was virtual this year, which we really missed because I love that event, just seeing the creativity of the students, and it's amazing what they use that is recycled materials for these wonderful pieces of art. We received more than 60 entries. Look at that one, looks like a chihuly. 60 entries, and we were amazed to see the art that the K-12 students created from recyclable materials. So congratulations to all of our winners. We're very, very proud to see these young minds. I can't get over that recycled chihuly. And it was by a 3rd grader. So how's that? So again, congratulations to all of you that participated and are winners. And there's the names. And one of the things every year, our team, they'll like phonetically spell out the names for us. So I'm not even going to try to read some of these, but isn't that great? Look at all those winners. So congratulations, students. And next year, we look forward to doing it in person. Please, please, please. And the great thing is that they're making sustainable choices and learning how to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Yeah, great. You're right, Debbie. It's always a wonderful event. And remember, for many, many years, we always had it at the down at the old fairgrounds there in the roundhouse.
Round building, yeah.
Yeah. So I missed that. So anyway, okay, the last is, of course, here we go again with the mask. And of course, this is why everybody wears your mask. So next year we can go to the recyclable art contest next year. So I have a couple announcements here as far as we're going to update some of our places that you can get an appointment. Some you have to have an appointment, some you just walk in. The first one is a mobile clinic at TJ Chumps in Huber Heights. It's until 4 o'clock today, and that's May the 5th. Is it the 5th or the 4th today? 4th.
May the 4th be with you,
I want it to be the 5th, but that's okay. It's the 4th. I know. I'm sorry. So anyway, that's at Huber Heights, TJ Chumps until 4 o'clock today. No appointment. Just walk on in there. In Centerville, you can get your vaccine Thursday from 1 to 5 and Saturday from 9 to noon at 5800 Clio Road. That's 5800 Clio Road. And that's this Thursday. And those in West Dayton, There's a clinic Friday from 10 to 3 at 900 North Gettysburg Avenue. And then there's another one at East End Community Service Center, which is 624 Xenia Avenue from 1 until 4 on Friday, May the 7th. So please, everybody, you know, this is so important, and you can call Public Health Dayton, Montgomery County, phdmc.org to get more information or sign up for an appointment. So I'm encouraging everyone, please get your vaccine. So I think our next meeting is going to be Tuesday at 1:30, May 11th.
I move to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Next, we have the viewing of the Little York Road Bridge Replacement Project in Butler Township. And I think, Joe, are you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So if everyone's ready. Paul?
Yeah, Commissioners, Joe is our project manager again, and we'll be doing the presentation about the Little York Road Bridge project. Joe, take it over.
Thank you very much, Paul. Commissioners, Administrator, ladies and gentlemen. Emily, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. That's all right. Just to confirm everyone can see it.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you all very much. So again, this is the viewing of the Little York Road Bridge Replacement Project. This particular bridge on Little York Road is located in Butler Township, immediately west of North Dixie Drive in the southwest quadrant of the I-70-75 interchange. It is physically adjacent to the entrance to the Christian Life Center on Little York Road. Overall scope of the project is to replace an existing structure which is deficient and deteriorating condition. There are several utilities in the area, county sanitary sewer, which will have to be modified with this work. We are still drilling down on a water main. We're trying to avoid it, but it looks like that might be within the limits of the existing footer. Then the new structure will be extended and allow safety grading, and the safety grading will allow the elimination of guardrail on both sides of Little York Road. And then to note, you'll see a photo later on, working with Vectren. Vectren will relocate, I'm calling it an aerial gas line, which comes out of the ground to span the stream on the south side of the road. So looking at some existing photos, photo on the left is standing from the drive of the Christian Life Center, looking westbound along Little York Road. You can see some of the guardrail there on both sides. Same with the photo on the right. You can see it's a metal structure with very minimal cover and inadequate guardrail based on today's standards. Looking down through the barrel of the pipe, the specific issue in hand is where the metal corrugated pipe meets the concrete footer. Photo on the right shows the corrosion that is occurring. Though it may not look good, we have roughly about half of the thickness of this metal has already corroded away, which obviously creates a safety issue. And it's due to that we feel it's time for this structure to be replaced. And then finally, this is from the outlet of the structure looking north. That's the aerial gas line, which, as stated, Vectren will relocate as part of this project, put it underneath the stream. So looking at the adjacent property owners, we do have 4 different owners, one at each quadrant of this project. Due to the existing highway easement on the north side, it is only the south side that we will require some temporary easement, just to be able to install that safety grading and for physical ability to come in to do the work. Looking at an aerial zoomed in, the 3-lane driveway in the middle, just slightly right, coming up from the top, that's the Christian Life Center's driveway. The property affected that with the temporary easement is actually the wooded lot to the bottom of Little York Road and slightly to the right. zooming in on a plan sheet, the blue area that's highlighted is the temporary easement. Again, it's for safety grading, physical construction, tying the proposed work into the existing. There is adequate existing standard highway easement to accommodate the actual proposed structures themselves. Then looking at the property for the temporary, we're standing on the north side of Little York Road facing south. The home is the physical buildings well off to the left, then in the driveways more in the center. And then our structure, if you look at the utility pole dead middle of the photo, is off to the right where the guardrail is. It's the vegetation to the right of that utility pole that will be impacted due to the safety grading and installation of the structure. For the cost of this project, the design has been done in-house. The cost of that temporary right-of-way will be determined by a real estate appraiser. And currently the construction estimate is roughly about $350,000. And we have received a grant from the Ohio Public Works Commission for $173,250 for eligible project costs. Regarding schedule, we have completed the design. We are obviously now moving into the right-of-way phase of the project, and we will look to advertise this project in January and award it in February of 22, with construction taking place between March and May of 22. To be able to construct this, remove the old bridge and put in a new bridge, Little York Road will need to be closed for 45 working days. For that detour, where Little York is closed, we will be utilizing Peters Pike, Stone Quarry Road, and North Dixie Drive to get motorists around that detour. Advance signs will be posted 3 weeks in advance of that closure to give motorists a heads up that the closure will be coming. And with that, if anyone has any questions.
I assume that all the residents impacted, have everybody been notified, or is it still a little early?
Now, everyone received notification of this presentation of the viewing and the hearing, all the adjacent owners, even received some email from one of the property owners.
Okay.
Well, it'll be, looks necessary. I would imagine could be a big detour for some of the churchgoers, especially who want to go west, right?
If they're coming from the west, the bridge is to the west of their drive. So if they're coming from the west, unfortunately, they would be impacted by that detour. Yes.
Yeah.
So we're trying to make things, unfortunately, we got to get in and do what we need to do,
right.
But we'll try to make it as quick and expeditious as possible.
Right. That I would just envision that's a pretty high volume, at least once a week.
Mm-hmm.
It's, believe it or not, it's much busier coming from the other direction.
Okay.
Wouldn't you say, Judy? I mean, I've been there, I've gone there, but it seems like most of the traffic does come from the east. And then you just are going to have to go around to Stone Quarry. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay.
Is there a back road to get to the church? Behind the church? Is there another road?
No.
Okay.
No, my boys used to play football there. No. Mm-mm.
Very good, Joe.
Thank you all very much.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, commissioners.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
Bye.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye-bye.